universe of Murgatroyd Falls, an alternate universe coexistent with our own, and in which persons in the Prime Universe have a counterpart in this alternate one. And Timothy Lawrenson, the skateboarder, has some exciting news to tell his friends and his mom, the Mayor Murgatroyd Falls, and he is about to call them both from his cell phone and tell them.
It's gonna be cool, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's
You
the
definitely
White House,
want to
man.
come with me.
Sit. Hey, hold on. I got another call. It's
guess
the
what?
White House, man. Sit. Hey, hold on.
I just got a card from the White House. The First Lady, Judy Quint, she wants me and a few of my skateboarder friends to come down and visit the White House and put us on tour of it and everything. Yeah, it's so exciting. It's great. I get to go to Washington, D.C. I get to go to the White House. I'm going to skate down Pennsylvania Avenue. I can't hardly wait. I'm going to write a song about it, too. Maybe I could get on Reggie Niedermeyer's Funny Apron Hour or something, you know? All right, Mom. All right, Mom. All right, love you, too.
Attention, Murgatroyd Mall shoppers. If during your purchases during the next half hour, you can provide proof of having killed or destroyed a paper doll, you will receive 200 free credits for use at any store here in the mall. You must provide a finger, a toe, an arm, a leg, something from a paper doll. The person you hand this over to will, of course, destroy it to keep it from regenerating. Yes, if you can provide proof of having destroyed one or more paper dolls, you will receive 200 credits for shopping here in the mall. Thank you, Murgatroyd shoppers.
Attention shoppers. Attention shoppers. Under King Pedestrian's new Enhanced Citizens Initiative Act, if you can prove that you have killed more than 20 paper dolls this week, you will receive a bonus of 1,000 shopping credits to use here at the mall. Remember to freeze the paper doll parts that you bring into the mall for proof. Freezing them prevents them from regenerating. The parts that you turn in here at the mall will be immediately destroyed. Enjoy your shopping today here at the Murgatroyd Mall of Greater Murgatroyd and Flat.
Murgatroyd Mall shoppers. Attention Murgatroyd Mall shoppers. Pick up your free paper doll extermination kit at any store here in the mall. Hurry, so you can collect your shopping rewards when you turn in paper doll body parts. Hurry, hurry.
for good. Oh, I've lost her for good. She walked out on me. She saw you here, Shamiko, and now she's just gone forever. I'll never get 860 back. I'll never get 860 back.
Don't worry, it's meant to be. It's meant to be. I look at I Ching. I look at I Ching. You destined be with me. You destined be with me. We need to go see my father. We need to go see father. Yes, we talked to him. He gave us blessing. You're supposed to be with me, Uncle Frank. You're supposed to be with me. I am for you. For you. For you.
So you are great, Mr. Frank. I am Fudiki Yamamoto. This is my daughter, Sumiko. I Ching say you marry her. It is your destiny. You marry my daughter. You take her hand in marriage. We all go to Japan soon. We must go soon, I Ching. I Ching say we must go soon. She is for you. For you. She is for you. You marry my daughter, Sumiko. I make you and her heir to Paper Doll Factory. Nice to meet you, Mr. Frank. Soon, you'll be my son-in-law.
Universe. A parallel universe where every person from the Prime Universe has a counterpart, a double so to speak, identical in physical appearance but leading a very different life in a very different, yet strangely similar, world. And the counterpart of Timothy Lawrence and the skateboarder has flown to Washington, D.C. along with friends to visit the First Lady, Judy Quint. Yet after his arrival things have not gone as smoothly as he had believed that they would. And Timmy has called his grandmother to let her know what is going on.
Grandma, I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
Well, first off, I landed here at the airport with my friends, and we all take a bus to the White House, and then the Secret Service won't let us in to see the First Lady. It's crazy. Grandma, I showed him the personal invitation card that the First Lady sent me and everything. And he just kept telling me over and over again, the First Lady no longer accepts visitors or appointments. During the date time, you'll have to come back at night. Well, worse than that, Grandma, you know that cross necklace that you gave me for Christmas?
They took that away from me and said that the First Lady no longer allows religious symbols in the White House. It's crazy!
CRZY Weekend Evening News Update with Humulison, brought to you by Drifty's Hamburgers, Capacrici Enterprises, and the Super Deluxe Grocery
This is
Store.
Humulison at CRZY News. Helen Skitters, the kidnapped wife of Lieutenant Skitters, continues to recover after her week-long ordeal of being held captive by unknown assailants. Because she was blindfolded, she is unsure of the location where she was being held, and because she was rendered unconscious when she was returned to Murgatroyd, she is also uncertain as to the amount of time it took to transport her from the location where she was being held. The investigation continues. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Skitters continues to head up the investigative team into the recent arrival of Mafia figures to Murgatroyd and the subsequent mob activity that has ensued. We will update you as more details become available concerning the investigation. Murgatroyd weather today is mild and sunny.
Boss got real pissed off about me kidnapping Helen Skitters. I guess I overplayed my hand. I know what to do. I'll take care of the real problem for good. They say if you want to kill a snake, you have to cut off its head. Well, the head, the Murgatroyd Task Force unit in the Mafia is Lieutenant Skitters. If I kill Lieutenant Skitters, the boss will be real happy. Will be real happy. And I know what Lieutenant likes to hang out at when he's off duty. I'll catch him as he leaves that cop bar. Lieutenant Skitters, you're a dead man.
In the year 2048, King Pedestrian has attempted to turn the tide of the war between the paper dolls and humanity by offering rewards for the mass destruction of paper dolls. And out of the woods between Murgatroyd and Flat Town, one particularly successful hunter has emerged, and a local reporter has caught up with him at the bookstore in Flat Town and is interviewing him about his hunting skill in paper dolls.
This is Jarvis Peters here at the bookstore in Flattown, where all the paper doll hunters are gathering up, and they're going to tell us about their hunts. The King Pedestrian, as you know, recently issued rewards at the mall for any body parts of paper dolls that were turned in, and this one here is Jethro Hills, one of the leading hunters of our area. Jethro, tell me how the paper doll hunting is going.
Oh, let me tell you, paper doll hunting's going great. My name is Jethro Hills. I've been going all over Murgatroyd, all over Flat Town, everywhere I can go to get a hold of these paper dolls. I went up into the mountains, into the oceans. I went everywhere.
I see you got a full specimen here. This one's not moving. What'd you do, freeze her?
Well, she's frozen. I didn't have to do much work, though. I went out into a mountain. Boy, these paper dolls are very hard to see in the snow. But this dummy let the wind blow her hand up and it flapped, and I saw it. I caught it out the peripheral of my eyeball. So, while I'm out here in the snow with my heavy, hot, warm snow cap, I ducked down with this here slingshot.
Yeah, Jethro, what kind of weapons are useful against paper dolls?
Well, guns are somewhat ineffective.
Uh-huh.
You can chop them up with the bullet and everything, but it even leaves off a little fire that can fuse the pieces back together and stuff. Not very well.
I see you got a big weapon there. Tell us about that weapon there.
Like a blade. Let me tell you about a blade. You can chop these things up into itty-bitty tiny little pieces, and as long as they stay frozen, you've got nothing to worry about. I keep up my backups.
Yeah. How many paper dolls do you think you've killed altogether? You don't ever burn them, do you?
Wow, such a large number to count. I'd say over 100,000. I mean, I've been going everywhere. I've got body parts. And then I feel dumb because the mall was going to give credits to those who had all these body parts, and I just kept burning them, and I didn't think nothing of it. I could have been making money off
And then
of
finally
all
you
this.
woke up and realized if you turn in the paper doll body parts, you get credited them all there. Oh, my God.
I've got a hand.
Yeah, that's part of a paper doll hand there, yeah.
Clearly,
Remember, it'll regenerate and make sure it gets burnt when you turn it into
Yes.
the mall.
A foot.
Oh, my goodness, yeah, you've been going to town. You've been going to town. You cleaned out one part of the county, I heard.
Oh, the whole part of the entire whole part of the county.
Well, have you got any recommendation to our viewers out there that might want to go out paper doll hunting themselves? What's a few tips that you can give us? Oh, my God, look at all them paper doll parts.
Few
Oh,
tips?
my God. Yeah,
Here's a good one.
give us some tips.
Fire and knives, scissors. Just go haywire on them. Don't let them make it any way whatsoever. Keep all tape and glue away from these paper dolls at all times possible.
Jethro Hills, thank you for your tips and good luck with your hunting of paper dolls. We appreciate you. King Pedestrian salutes you, and the USA America salutes you.
And now I'm off to go hunt some more dolls.
We appreciate you, Jethro.
In the Prime Universe, in the year 2048, the paper doll race is suffering heavy casualties from the vicious all-out attacks at the instigation of the evil King Pedestrian, who is hell-bent on the total annihilation of the paper doll race. And Woody the Woodpile Boy is delivering a speech to the paper doll race to rally them all together.
Attention, all paper dolls. Attention, all paper dolls. This is Woody, your commander and leader. As you know, King Pedestrian, that insane genocidal madman, has increased the violent extermination attempt against us by offering rewards to all humans who destroy us. For far too long we have waged a largely defensive war, feeling and crouching and hiding and retreating and hoping that we could outlast and overthrow the humans by our sheer numbers, our ability to regenerate, and our ability to rapidly reproduce. But now the offensive that he is waging against us demands that we ourselves become much more aggressive and that we launch a counteroffensive in which we must now strike first. From henceforth we must attack first for our own self-preservation. The battle cry must now become destroy all humans. Destroy all humans. Destroy all humans.
Did you have a long day today? Busy
Oh,
day today?
Helen, my dear, sweet Helen, you look like $1 million. Of course, you've always looked like $1 million ever since I met you, ever since we got married. Now that you're all rested and recuperated up, I think we ought to both enjoy a night out on the town. Let's go have a nice, elegant, relaxing dinner, and then we'll go by the bar, where all my buddies from the force hang out. They're all dying to see you, Helen. We'll go in there, have a few drinks. You can show everybody that you still look like $1 million. Yeah, they're green with envy because I'm married to you. They all wish they wish they had a wife that looked like you. All right, Helen, let's go.
You're listening to CRZY Radio, all the hits, all the time, and call in talk radio too. CRZY Radio.
Fanboys.
Lieutenant, I sees you brung the wife with you tonight. Helen, you look spectacular as always. Glad to see you again, glad to see you're doing alright. Hey, you guys have a hell of a night, I gotta get home myself. See you tomorrow, Lieutenant. Drink one for me while you're at that.
Helen,
Night folk.
you're looking great, like dynamite as usual. Lieutenant Skitters, you're one lucky fellow. Here's a toast to the both of yous. May both of yous have a long and happy life. Cheers.
I hope you're having a wonderful time. If you'll excuse me for a moment, I've got to step outside the bar and talk to Garovic privately. We've got some police business to discuss. I won't be but a moment. It's just too noisy in here. I'm a little bit too loud. I'll just be standing right outside the bar. I'll be right back, honey. Hey, Lieutenant Skitters. This is for you. Eat lead.
News Bulletin Alert. From CRZY News, this is Hugh Millison with breaking news. Lieutenant Skitters, head of Investigative Task Force into Organized Crime at the Murgatroyd Police Department, was gunned down tonight in front of a bar in downtown Murgatroyd. Witnesses and surveillance cameras caught footage of a blue vehicle, and further details about this vehicle will be released as they become available. Lieutenant Skitters is in critical condition, undergoing emergency surgery at the Murgatroyd Mercy Hospital. We will update you with further details as they become available. Hugh Millison, CRZY News.
Imogene Tomac with a CRZY News update. Surveillance footage of the car at the scene of the shooting of Lieutenant Skitters has been analyzed in slow motion, and it has been determined that the vehicle was a blue Mustang Fastback. A BOLO or be on the lookout has been issued by Murgatroyd authorities. If anyone has seen or knows the owner or the current location of this vehicle and its owner, please contact Murgatroyd Police. Thank you.
The city of Murgatroyd in the Prime Universe in late 2017. While the wounded Lieutenant Skitters undergoes emergency surgery after being gunned down by an unknown drive-by assailant, his devoted wife Helen waits patiently in the waiting room outside awaiting word from doctors concerning her husband's condition. Meanwhile, an unexpected visitor is also on the way to the ICU waiting room to console Helen Skitters and await further news about Lieutenant Skitters.
Well, hello Mayor Perensky, so good of you to come. I know you knew my husband very well and admired his work. Thank you for being here. He's still in surgery, and I haven't heard any news
Helen.
yet.
Helen, damn it to hell. Helen. This is all my fault. I shouldn't have appointed him to that investigative team toward the mafia. You know, we're no match here in Murgatroyd for the mob. It's my fault he's laying in there. It's my fault he got shot. He's got to make it, Helen. He's got to make it. Goddamn fucking mafia. I'll go after him with everything I've got. No holds barred. Helen, is there a bar around here where I can get a strong drink? I need something strong. I need a stiff drink right now. Helen, I'll come back here and wait with you after I go get a drink. I'll be right back, Helen. Sorry to call you so late. This is Davis down here. You know me, I'm the bartender. My wife comes and you read the cards for her. Well, I hate to tell you this, but your son, the mayor, is passed out here at the bar, and you need to come get him before somebody recognizes him and it makes the newspaper and TV. See if you can come get him out of here. I'll keep everybody distracted while you come down here and get him. Thank you, Madam Perensky. Thank you.
You have any idea how embarrassing it is for your mom to have to come down here at night and get you because you're drunk, passed out at a bar? You're lucky that the bartender here is a friend of mine and called me.
Oh man, I gotta do something with this Mustang, man. They got me in that Mustang shooting Lieutenant Skitters and...
You mean they got a film of it? Yeah,
they got a film of it, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna take it to the chop shop or go get another paint. One thing, sure, I gotta do something. I gotta get rid of it.
That's a classic car, man. You've had it forever. Man needs damn surveillance cameras. You can't let them catch you.
I know, but what can I do though? What can I do?
Good luck, man. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
reality, a parallel universe similar to our own. The vampire Judy Vincini has replaced her counterpart in that reality, the First Lady. She has bitten the president, Anderson Gwent, who could very well now face the same vampire curse from which Judy suffers. In the meanwhile, the counterpart of Timmy the skateboarder and a small group of friends have traveled to Washington after having recently received an invitation to tour the White House. Yet they have been unable to do so yet because of the new schedule of the imposter who now occupies the position of First Lady, and so they are sleeping in a motel until they can somehow make arrangements to do the tour of the White House. Yes, Timmy is not sleeping well, he is having strange dreams, nightmares actually, perhaps a warning of ominous danger which lies ahead. He tosses and turns fitfully as he dreams these frightening images.
It's not just an opinion, it's your opinion. Tune into Opinion Radio. Dodo. Tune into Opinion Radio. Go, 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 go.
Hey there, Deanna. This is Uncle Frank again. Listen, I don't know how much you know about legal matters and all like that, man. I don't know, Deanna, if you know anything about all legal stuff and all, but I got served by some divorce papers this morning from my wife, but see, it wasn't really my wife, it was her clone, and I'm just wondering legally if the clone could do that. Of course, see, the problem with that is the clone thinks she is my my ex-wife. You know, they did a good job, what little bit I was around her and all. I mean, she looks and sounds and acts just like my ex-wife, and of course, that can be a good thing and a bad thing, is, you know. And anyhow, I had gone on this online dating service and all, you know, and I met this little old Asian girl, and she's out there at the house. Well, you know, I'm not going to name any names, but my ex-wife has been gone now for quite a while, and I'm missing her and all. So I'd gone to a certain place where you can have a clone made. You know, there's places you can go and do that if you know where to go. And it's not cheap, let me tell you now. I had to take and get a loan on one of my life insurance policies and all, you know what I mean. Well, anyhow, this clone, see, they called me to come pick her up and everything when they got her ready, but I'd gone in to Drifty's to get a double for me and the little Asian girl and all. So anyhow, I'm driving back to my place, and lo and behold, there goes the clone through my front door. Well, you know she had a fit when she seen this good-looking little young Asian girl out there at the house and all, and so she tried to kick both of us out, and then she just decided to leave. So now she served me with divorce papers and all and everything like that. So I don't know what to do. I mean, you know, it's a mess, Juliana. So I just wonder if you had any kind of a legal advice and all about everything. I mean, I reckon if the divorce does go through and all, I will marry this little Asian girl, because, you know, her daddy's a big shot. I ain't going to say who. I'm not going to name any names and all like that and everything. And they want me to go to Japan and have the big Japanese shindig and all, you know, however that is. I don't even know what a Japanese wedding consists of and all. I guess I'll find out and everything. But anyhow, I just want to put this out there now, just to get to see if any of the callers knew anything if you don't. It's my Uncle Frank.
Right here now with host Reginald Niedermeyer on the Funny.
Hey, it's Reggie Niedermeyer here with the Funny Apron Hour. Our guest tonight.
Exclusively here on Reggie Niedermeyer's Funny Apron Hour, we have Jenny Janderson and the Jammies here performing their latest smash hit Lovey Dovey, Right Here Live Tonight. And here they come.
Lovey dovey dovey dov dov dov. Lovey dovey dovey dov dov dov. Lovey dov dov. Lovey dovey dovey dov dov dov. Lovey dovey dovey dov dov dov. Lovey dovey dovey dov dov dov. Lovey dov dov.
I can't make it without you tonight. I cannot make it without you tonight. I can't make it without you tonight. Come back to me, baby, tonight. Come back to me, baby, tonight. Come back to me, baby, tonight. I cannot make it without you tonight. I can't make it without you tonight. Can't make it without you tonight. Come back to me tonight. I can't make it without you tonight. Come back to me tonight. Come back to me.
Undergoing surgery at Murgatroyd Mercy Hospital, Lieutenant Skitter's life hangs in the balance after he was hit by multiple gunshots from an unknown assailant. Doctors are working feverishly to keep the lieutenant alive during this critical surgery he is undergoing.
Well, I wonder what on earth happened to Mayor Perensky. He took off last night to have a drink at a bar and he never came back. The doctors told me that they are going in a second time, that a second operation is going to be necessary. God, I'm worried. God, I hope he makes it through this. My mom is having someone bring her up here this morning to stay here with me. All I can do is sit and wait, just sit and wait. Good Lord.
We're losing him. We're losing him.
Code blue. Code blue. Code blue. Code blue. Code blue.